talk to haters. The reason I put this is because some people don't know how to respond to ignorant, disrespectful people, and unfortunately, it backfires. And you can do absolutely nothing, and you can still get in trouble. So I'm going to be explaining how to talk to haters. Your friends, your followers, business peoples, and haters will always give you constructive criticism, but don't take it bad. They wouldn't take the time to message you and tell you something, if they didn't want to get a point across. If a fan or a friend wants to tell you something, listen with an open mind, because obviously they're just trying to help you or give you some advice. If a hater says something, you don't need to take them seriously. Now here, you don't have to take them seriously to an extent. For example, most haters, they don't lie. Like, for example, let's say, like one time, I had this guy tell me, I think you provide great value, you're funny, and you're really nice, and I like the things you teach, or you're really smart with the things you teach, but you talk way too fast, and it's overwhelming, and it's a little annoying. And he told me that, and I didn't take it bad, so I said, okay, I will fix that, thank you. That's all I said. I had another person tell me, oh my gosh, you post too much. You're so freaking annoying. Oh my gosh, go die. See, do you see the extent? Like the other guy, I will listen to him with an open mind. The other guy is just calling names, using cuss words, just being disrespectful. Like, I don't need to take that seriously. I can listen to an extent of what he says, like maybe post less, but I don't need to take it all seriously. Like, most of the time, haters, they just want to talk crap, but at least, hear them out. There's a good old saying, Tai Lopez once said, haters hate, but they don't lie. Haters sometimes will list your good aspects and your bad aspects. Listen to the bad ones and listen to the good ones. If they're listing good ones and then bad ones, you can kind of get an idea that they're being honest. Like that one guy who says, oh, you're good at this, and that, but you post too much and it's annoying, and you talk too fast, it's overwhelming, stuff like that, So instead of blocking him, like if person isn't rude, instead of blocking him, you could just say, thank you, blah, blah, I appreciate you taking the time to tell me this. I will take in what you said into consideration and improve myself, and end the conversation there. I recommend the last thing you want to do, I don't care what anybody says to you, I don't care how disrespectful they are, the last thing you want to do is retaliate and start a conflict. Just let them be difficult, or just let them, be rude or whatever. But if they continue to be difficult or just disrespectful, block them. The reason I say this is because I had a friend on Snapchat. He has a little bit of a temper, but he was telling me, oh man, these people are so rude. They're just saying disrespectful things. I'm like, well, what are you doing back? He told me that he was saying a bunch of mean things back. I'm like, you shouldn't do that. And he says, why? And I said, well, the reason is because usually when you respond disrespectful to rude people, the people, they tend to retaliate. And when they do that, in the end of the conflict, they'll just block you and probably report you. There's no need for that. You can be completely innocent. You can be defending yourself. You could do nothing and still get reported. So you can avoid that by just, as soon as you see the message clearly ignorant, just block it. That's what I told him. And he didn't listen to me. And guess what? His account got deleted for harassment and bullying. And he never messaged a single person saying anything rude. He was just protecting himself because he doesn't like to put up with people's disrespect. And I can understand that, we all don't like to be talked down to, but if you care about your following and you care more about yourself, there's no need to retaliate. Just block them. And I'm saying this because I know a lot of people who got their account deleted for harassment and bullying, even if they didn't do anything, they just retaliated. The reason this happens is because, let's say somebody's rude to you, and you retaliate to them. They may get offended and just block you and report you first. They report you first. That looks bad on your Snapchat. And then imagine you doing that all the time and then a whole bunch of people reporting you before you report them. It looks bad. It's easier just to report them first. So you get the point. But it's not worth it if you ask me. I would just hold my ego, just block them. Saves me less stress, less worry, and zero chance of my account getting deleted. Like I always say, don't let your ego ruin your credibility. Because we all do have an ego, but some people are just not worth it, honestly. And the guy actually had like I think 6,000 or 7,000 followers on Snapchat. He had a very big following at the time. My following a long ago wasn't even that big, so it's unfortunate he lost his account. But you get the point. When you're talking to haters, if they're gonna say something like honest but kind of rude, hear them out. You don't need. You can take them serious to an extent. If they're just straight disrespectful, block them. Or if they're just disrespectful in general, just block. It's just a lot better. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next chapter.